All right, welcome back. I'm Multimeteor, and this is the finals for the winners brackets in the Ravnica draft tournament. It was recorded a while back, so if I don't remember everything, then please bear with me. But what I can tell you is that I'm spectating this match between Kaze, who is in this video, his name is Player 18, but that's actually Kaze, and that then against Matt. Kaze is from the U.S. but is residing in China, and Matt is from France. Let's see. All right, so Matt starts off the match by playing a Celestia Guildgate, and let's see. And Kaze is playing a Izzet Guildgate and says go, land, go. So right off the bat we can see Matt is playing Celestia and Kaze is playing, well, if we watched any of the earlier videos, well, the match he played against me where he pretty much steamrolled me, he's playing an Izzet, Boros, Azorius kind of deck. So he's playing a Boros Garrison here, which makes him bounce one of his lands back to his hand. And yeah, and when you tap it, it adds two mana to your mana pool. It's pretty decent, but it's not very good in tempo. Matt plays a Call of the Conclave and puts a 3/3 green Centaur token into play. And back to Kaze. So what will he play? There might be some connection issues here because which slows the game down a little bit. He's playing an island, so he has all three colors that he's playing here, and he will be playing a Liev Sky Knight, which detains the Centaur when he comes into play. It's a 3/1 with flying, by the way, a 3-cost, pretty decent card from Return to Ravnica. And it's Matt's turn. You won't be able to swing in with the Centaur, won't be able to do anything with that because it's detained until Kaze's next turn. But he plays a Sunspire Griffin, which is a 2/3 flyer, 3-cost white creature. Pretty decent because then he actually will be able to withhold or defend himself from Kaze's very evasive deck. In Kaze's deck, there's a lot of evasion, lots of well, some detained creatures, but especially evasion, and it's kind of aggro. You can't really tell from this matchup or this first game, and Matt has been able to. All right, kills off the Sunspire Griffin with the Lightning Helix, so he's able to swing in now without having to trade. But Matt has been able to defend himself right now, at least until now. All right, points to the Boros Garrison to show that he tapped that land. And Matt goes down to 17. Right, end phase, Matt's turn, and he is currently at 4 mana. He does have another land, Transguild Promenade. So he's probably going to swing in with the Centaur, really no reason not to. And he's going to Giant Growth it. Probably a bit of a premature play in my opinion. Anyways, brings Kaze down to 17. So they're tied, and well, I don't think it has much of a psychological effect, but it did bring Kaze down. All right, Kaze plays the Soulsworn Spirit, which detains the Centaur, as far as I remember. Yeah, and it's unblockable, by the way, 2/1 unblockable. He himself swings in with the Liev Sky Knight, brings Matt down to 14. It's Matt's turn, and again, Kaze seems to have the upper hand. He still has 6 cards in hand, which is pretty insane considering how many plays he's been going through. Matt is down to 3 cards, but the main difference is that Matt now has oh, he plays a second Sunspire Griffin. Okay. Main difference here is that Matt has 5 lands down, and Kaze only has 3 lands down, but he does have four mana at his disposal. So he's going to go ahead and play a Rune Wing, which is a 2/2 flyer, and when it dies, he gets to draw a card. He plays a second Boros Garrison and bounces his island back to his hand. So now on board he has 5 mana in total, and he'll be able to play that island again or some other land and go up to 6. So he's going to go ahead and trade the Sunspire Griffin, but he has a Celestia Charm that is going to buff the Sunspire Griffin, kill off the Liev Sky Knight, and he's going to take 2 damage from the Soulsworn Spirit as well. So Kaze's, as we see, it is very aggressive, his deck, and he's been successful at bringing Matt down to 12 life, and he himself went up to 23 with the Lightning Helix, but Matt has been able to bring him down with 1 single attack. But now he's swinging in again, bringing Matt or bringing Kaze down. I think, unless he wants to draw that card from the Rune Wing. I don't think I would do that unless I had unless I needed to draw a card. But he has 6 cards in hand. He must have answers. He must have things that he can play. And he might want to save those 2 points of damage for Matt's face. But nope, he actually goes ahead and blocks the Centaur. Takes 2 points of damage. He's been playing very cautiously. Or he just wants to draw that card. So that brings Kaze down to 15. And it's his turn. Not sure I would have done that, but then again, I can't see Kaze's hand from this video, so he might have his reasons. Alright, waiting for him to change the turns here. Gonna play that island again, so he's up to 6 mana on board. For those of you who've forgotten what I told you earlier, the Boros Garrison gives you 2 mana, 1 white, 1 red, and he actually uses all of it, plays 2 Sky Knight Legionnaires, swings in for 6 points of damage, which puts Matt on a 1-turn clock from now on. Unless, of course, he's going to do the obvious and keep back his Sunspire Griffin. There's no point really to keeping the Centaur back. He's going to go ahead and drop a Keening Apparition, swing in with the Centaur, do 3 points of damage, bring Kaze down to bring him down to 12. There we go. And Kaze seems to have a pretty foolproof plan here, because it is probably a 2-turn clock unless he can go ahead and kill that Sunspire Griffin. So the Sky Knight Legionnaires really pulling through. He has 5 cards in hand. 5 cards in hand. So he's going to swing in, bring Matt down to 2. He's going to lose 1 Sky Knight Legionnaire, but this, unless Matt has some kind of answer in between his 3 cards and the one that he's going to draw next turn for the Soulsworn Spirit. There we go. Explosive Impact is going to do it. 5 points of damage directly to the face of Matt, and that is going to be the game. GG, good sirs, and that'll be game 1. Kaze leads 1-0.